damaged as it rolled over another roadside bomb in Afghanistan. One soldier was airlifted to hospital for surgery and remains in critical condition. 5 other Canadian soldiers and 2 reporters with minor injuries were also airlifted from south of Kandahar City, including Scott DeVoe, who caught a lift with the convoy while reporting for CanWest News and the National Post. So after a very long and harrowing day, Scott is with us now. Scott, very few soldiers are allowed to share what this experience is like when it happens to them. So can you give us a sense of just how quickly your brain processes what's happened?
Well, not very quickly. I mean, it all happens a lot faster than you can process. I mean, we were all sitting in the back of the vehicle discussing, how safe it would be if an IED actually exploded underneath us when we were kind of stopped in mid-sentence and the whole world just kind of spun upside down on us.
So when that happens to you, how do you assess your own level of injury?
I mean, there's a lot of adrenaline involved in it, so we, kind of patted it down and tried to find any blood or, feel around to see if there was any injury.
Well, Scott, I guess, you're obviously lucky you were here to tell me about it. Several of the soldiers are not. It must have given you some perspective on just what they go through and what they risk every day they travel in Afghanistan.
This isn't a kid's game that's going on out here. I think this is a pretty serious thing. These IEDs that are planted all over the roadway. I mean, we're seeing evidence of it even last week with the 3 soldiers that we lost on Highway 1. By last count, I think nearly half of the 93 soldiers we've lost in Afghanistan we've lost because of these IED explosions.
All right, Scott, we'll have more to share in tomorrow's CanWest newspapers. Good to talk to you, and we're glad you're okay.
Thanks.
Well, the